All right, we're back with another episode of Top Tier Freestyle Fridays. It is the Ghost, Vicious Entertainment Records. I got my co-host to my left, Derek, and across the table from me, we have our special guest of the day. This man has been busy. He's been working show after show. His IG is cracking. We have Dank Puffs in the building, y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate
Dank Puffs
that.
in the building.
And we can't forget his manager and promoter, Miss Lindsay, in the building as well.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right, man. We're going to get right into it. So the first question that I want to ask you, my brother, where were you born and raised?
Where was I born and raised? Well, originally, I'm actually from New York. I was born in Queens, New York. But that's only when I was little. Like, after, 13 years old, I had moved out. So I never really experienced the nightlife out there, you know?
Right.
But after 9/11, the bombing, we was gone. Like, after that, we were like, no more New York for now.
Right.
Plus, prices were up. So we ended up out here in Palmdale, California. And, we were able to get a bigger house. And I would say it was a good move. I love New York, but, I think California is the best place to be.
I feel it, man. I feel it, definitely. I have family in New York.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, they got the best food, the bagels, the pizza. I love it. I love going.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I know we had some conversation before the interview, and I know that you're all independent artists. I know that you also had some experience with the record label. What would you say is a better option as a hip-hop artist to take? Would you want to go back to the independent route, or would you want to stay as an
Well, me personally, from what I learned, it's better to be independent. But, labels can, put you on magazines. They will pay for your music videos. Nothing comes out of your pocket. So if you're really struggling and, you need that amount of help, I recommend signing. But if you do your research, you could do what the label can do. Because they're just going to distribute it for you. Anybody of us can do that for like $20 a year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We'd even get it free from TuneCore. So, the deal's got to be right.
Shout out TuneCore.
Yep. You definitely need a lawyer for that, you know what I mean? And when I was signed, I honestly did get juiced. Right now, I'm making more than I ever have just from sitting down and smoking.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are your current thoughts on the state of the game right now?
I would have to say I love it, man. There's so much diversity. I don't care if people hate mumble rap. I also hate freaking... Well, I don't hate... I'm not going to say who I hate, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll bump everything. I'll bump everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Uzi, I'll listen to Tekashi. I'll bump the Bee Gees when I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? It's all around. It's all around.
Okay. Who did you listen to growing up?
Ooh, I would have to give it to Lil Wayne, man. If it wasn't for Lil Wayne, I wouldn't even be making music, honestly.
Wow. Which album?
Ooh, man.
Or was it a mixtape?
It was the mixtapes. It was the No Ceilings. It was Carter 2, Carter 3, Dedication 2, 3, 4.
Oh, man.
He was a monster, and he wasn't even looking for profit.
Right out of
I can't.
Hurricane Katrina, those mixtapes were coming heavy at that time.
He's a monster.
Right.
And I can't lie, he started the skinny jeans. He started the face tats and the dreadlocks.
He started the Lil.
Exactly.
That's it.
He's the original Lil.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
the
man.
GOAT, Lil GOAT.
Okay, so that's who you listen to. Is he also one of the artists that inspired you to start rapping, or do you have another list of artists that inspired you?
Well, I do have my homies, of course. My homie MG, my homie Blanco Visions. You know what I mean? Since back in the day, my homie Blanco Visions was the first studio I ever got in. So my homies inspired me. And then they put me on Nas, they put me on Biggie, and being from New York, I was like, damn, that fool big too, he can spit like that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I just fell in love with that. And I got introduced to Tupac when I moved out here, and man. That's all I can
Changed your
say.
whole world, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's what's up, man. Who are you currently listening to?
Whew, that's a tough one. Right now, actually, a lot of local artists. Shout out to Young Philly Blunt, Eli Alexander. We got Scotty P, Blood Cousins, you know what I mean? All the locals.
Shout out
AV.
66 First.
Yeah, AV.
The
whole
stand
66
up.
First
6'1",
stand
That's
up.
what we're doing it for,
Hell yeah.
I'm actually leaving the country soon, so I got to pay homage to every artist out here that's not wait. You either do it or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And they do it. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
no.
that's why if you can't beat them, you join them. That's how I feel.
Hey, that's some real shit, man. You named a lot, Tekashi. You named Lil Wayne. You named all the local rappers. But if you had to pick an artist that you were gonna do a versus with and win, you have to win. Who would that artist be?
And you have to win. If you didn't say I have to win, I would have said Uzi. But since you said I have to win,
Right.
Or just in general, shit.
I would pick Nav. I would pick Nav. You know why? Because it only needs one Indian rapper in this game, and that should be me.
You got to take him out.
Coming for him.
Yep. Shout out to Nav, though. Number of respect, but I'm coming after your ass.
Hey, there it is, man. Hey, that's the competitiveness of hip hop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gotta keep that as an artist, man. If you don't, then what you doing it for?
It's actually crazy because he's from where a lot of my family's from in Canada. So I'm like, wow. They probably know him. We're probably the same ethnicity. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm sure you said Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada's cool.
Yep.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah, I got family out there, and they all love him, I'm
Right.
like,
That's what's up, man. What do you do besides music?
Let's start with the legal things. I have a bachelor's degree in science and nursing, so, I do that. I have adopted 3 handicapped children when my dad had passed away, so I'm really into caregiving for children.
Peace.
Even adults, but kids are a little bit more fun,
For sure.
And then, I got my strain right here, Dank OG. You can get it at a couple shops in Rosemont, AVDC.
Make sure you guys go get that.
Yup.
Make sure you guys go get that.
Yeah.
Or just
gotta get it.
DM me on Instagram.
Dank
That
Puffs,
could work
Dank
too.
Roll it up. It's the best. Look at me, I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. I also did bring you guys a poster, but it's in the other room, huh?
Yeah, you did bring a shout out for
Okay.
all the stuff they brought us. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. I had to
appreciate
show
you,
love
man.
real quick.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that, man.
I was going to bring Henny, but I'm like, man, I didn't even eat no egg white yet.
No, we're early in the morning, so it's okay. I'm usually the
Be
only
over
one
here just
drinking this
leaning.
early. So it's all
Leaning
right.
to the side the whole interview.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. So what does your creative process look like when you're in the lab?
Okay, it depends if I have a producer with me or not. That makes a huge difference. But usually I do not. So I'll go on YouTube, smoke like 20 blunts, and like whatever catches my attention. You know what I mean? Like I'm humming that thing in the shower without even words on it yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's my beat. I download it first without buying it. I see what I can do with it. Honestly, smoking really helps me a lot. Like I need to light up, and when I hear that beat, it just, it hits me.
You got to tank the Dank Puffs.
Yeah, exactly. And then once those first 2 bars come to my head, it's just all fun and games from there.
That's what's up, man. That fun, having fun with it.
Exactly.
I think that's a key component to actually creating a quality project. You have to have fun and the love and the passion for it.
Exactly.
You can tell when an artist is not enjoying themselves anymore.
That's true.
Right? And
that's
then
true.
the music
Seen it
displays
before,
that,
seen it
right?
before,
And
yeah.
so if you can continue to have that baby passion, is what I call it, like, oh, the baby. If you can continue to have that passion for anything you're doing, then you go far for sure.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's just about longevity and consistency.
I feel like his Palmdale album really brought that out of him.
Right.
Like with all the collaborations and getting to work with local artists and seeing,
Right.
like he would have this beat and then even Philly Blunt, like when he pulled up with Taxes, he brought a whole new vibe to it, like some soul, you know what I mean? And that gave him the energy to be like, all right, I could feed off this,
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's just cool. It's cool to see it all come together. A lot of hours
awesome.
in the booth.
She was there for
Yeah.
everything. Even at some points, we had to teach her how to engineer because we'd be in the booth, so she's on the laptop.
Wow. So you're multi-talented. You got her doing everything. Okay.
She dresses me up. No. She touched my leg.
Look at the momager.
We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
PG-13.
PG.
You mentioned that he collaborates with a lot of artists. What benefit do you see with that, or like what is it that makes you actually reach out to these other artists?
Well, usually I have something in common with them. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these Filipino artists, I guess I could break it down. Weed in the Philippines is super, super illegal.
Right.
When I go back there, I plan to make a movement about legalizing that shit because a lot of Duterte made it allowed to kill drug users and drug dealers. That's why I'm not there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
literally going on. And with the corruption, you could plant that shit and just kill somebody. Like it's crazy out there.
Damn.
I kind of got off subject. What was the question again?
No, you're not off subject. I think,
No,
I
what,
think let's move into this subject, actually, if that's okay.
No,
real
absolutely.
quick. So you're saying at your home base, so you're saying in the Philippines is the home base that you're moving back to, and that's what's going on. You're starting a movement, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, and you were talking about children. Are you going back there to focus in on the children at home and try to create the movement through the kids, or are you fighting a protest against legalizing marijuana, almost like on a Bob Marley type vibe?
Yeah,
or were
on
you
like a
moving?
Wiz Khalifa, Bob Marley type vibe. Because out there, oh my God, they do so many other drugs. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Right.
And bud, as you can see, you can still function. You can work hard.
Got
you know,
it.
I
So
just want that to
You're
be
trying to
known
bring your
around
medical
the world.
degree into it as well as
like,
matching it
would
up.
you expect me if I told you I had 3 handicapped children? Nobody believes me. You know
Why
what I'm
would I
talking about? But I do what I do. You know.
Right. Perfect. Beautiful.
It's a
Yeah.
mix of two different worlds, though. Definitely.
It's actually really awesome because we were in the Bay a couple months ago for a event that Mike Swift was helping put on and everything, that also was like, you know, talking about Duterte and their president and everything, and like trying to legalize marijuana and make a movement. They had a lot of speakers. So it's been really cool, like being able to see the process of like, you know, legalizing marijuana in the Philippines and the benefits, and, you know, seeing all
Right.
of their locals come out to California, you know, land of weed, and just, you know,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
promote it, see
Shout out,
good.
shout
Hell
out.
yeah. Hell yeah.
The land of plenty.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. I just wanted to chime in on that
No,
just a little
absolutely.
bit more, because when it comes to developing the world or helping out children or doing anything that's nonprofit wise or even just in kind,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm
Yes, sir.
huge on that, so I always want to touch
That is one thing I have to say about this Palmdale album. Like, some people tell me, like, oh, why'd you work with him, or why'd you work with him, or you know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, I'm trying to work with every artist in the world. I don't care if you don't like him. If he make music and I like it, I'm gonna work
We're
with
making
him.
music.
It's
I
all
get
love
it.
at the end of the day.
In my
100%.
Palmdale album, a lot of people beef. I'm like, bro, we're all doing 661 together. What's wrong
Yeah.
with
I feel like that's a problem out here in
it? Sucks.
yeah,
It sucks.
and it's really strong out here. That
Why though?
I don't understand it, because I've been in this rap game for a long time as well, and you know, I've been raised out here in the Antelope Valley, but it's really hard to get people on the same page out
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Everybody's in a competition, and everybody, I feel like we got to break that wall down. You know what I mean? Like, we got to break that wall down. I do appreciate the fact that you are, you know, making that attempt to do so. Having people that are beefing on one album,
Yeah,
that should actually
exactly.
open their eyes to, like,
Exactly.
let's have unity. Imagine what we did if we all came together and we put the Antelope Valley on the map versus just staying here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put it on a higher level.
Well, I'll put it like this too. I've been on tour with Afro Man twice, and he's told me he has more haters than lovers. He sells out everywhere around the world except Palmdale.
Damn.
Wow.
He fucking moved. Don't quote me on the state, but I think he said Ohio.
Yeah, no, that's where he's at.
And I think he got like 3-4 acres. He got a bunch of quads.
Mm-hmm.
He got himself a girl. He's like, what the hell am I gonna do in Palmdale?
Same
Yeah.
thing you're doing in
I'm
Ohio.
like. but,
Shout out
but-
66
but-
first.
But his shows there sell out, not here.
No, I hear you. I understand. I get it, and that's why he's doing something like this, right?
Yeah.
So we can
Exactly,
unify
exactly.
the 66 first and make
Yeah.
it a thing.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Sir, yes, sir, yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Hell yeah. What are some of your best moments in your rap career?
Best moments in my rap career. I mean, man, when I first got signed and I was on like magazines and all that, before I had my girl, you know what I'm saying? Those days were crazy. Those days were crazy. But, you know, I calmed down thanks to her, you know. Trying to be professional now, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just do the right thing, pretty much, you know what I mean?
What are some of your worst moments in your rap career?
When I'm not in the studio.
Hey,
I don't
okay.
have any bad moments. If I'm rapping, bro, I'm happy.
Perfect answer.
That's what's up. Which one of your songs are you most proud of, man? By the way, I listened to your Palmdale album. I don't know if it's gonna be one of those songs off of that album, but I just want to say, dope fucking album.
Thank you
Dope
so
fucking
much.
album.
Let me get a handshake on that one.
Absolutely,
I appreciate
sir.
that. That shit
Absolutely.
took a lot of work, my man. Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
Dope
I love
fucking
it.
album, man.
Especially because I'm moving soon, I had to do that. You know what
Hell
I mean?
yeah, and I appreciate that, man.
And even when I land in Manila, I'm actually dropping another album called Neon Manila just to show love to them back.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You
Favorite song?
rapping Tagalog?
Yeah, half and half.
Right. Important to mention.
But back to your question, I would have to say right now, my song with young bands, the numbers ain't doing as well right now on YouTube, but the music video is on the way, and I feel like that's why there's no music video yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like right now that's gonna be my biggest one because even before my dad died, I had that song finished, and he heard it. He called his family in Florida. He called his friends like, "Yo, you gotta hear this one." And he don't usually support it. He was never really a smoker, so he didn't support none of the weed talk. But that one, he didn't fuck around. He called everybody. He was like, "You gotta hear this one."
Homage to Pops, R.I.P.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Condolences, brother. I know how that could go.
And I also did make a song dedicated to him. But, you know, that one right there, I feel like will really do good in L.A. with the correct exposure.
That's dope, man.
Do you feel like this album, with your Pops being passed away, it's a special project to you that you're doing some dedications to your dad on this?
Actually, as a matter of fact, we built a studio in my backyard a week after we finished. He passed. Like we built it from the bottom. Like he's Indian as hell. Like,
Right?
you know?
No, that's what I'm already understanding. That's why I'm like, yo. So first off, your dad even supported music is mind blowing to me, which is dope already.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pops, and then you guys built a studio. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your story.
No, I'm just agreeing with you. Yeah. He really. No, I was gonna say, you know those Indians you see making pools at night.
Yeah.
He was one of them. You guys are more than welcome to come anytime. I'll show you a video after too.
Peace.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Peace.
I'm gonna take you up on that invite, man, before you head out.
Most definitely.
Got to get some work in together, man.
We'll come over there and get into some Dank Puffs OG.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
or catch us in the Philippines. Either or.
Hey, I got a house out there, so we can go out there. Yeah. You ready? We're going. We're coming. It's on the other side, but we're coming.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
So I know you just mentioned your pops as somebody that's supportive in your rap career. Who have been some of your other biggest supporters that have just help you stay motivated, I guess?
Well, I guess first I have to shout out my peoples in the Philippines. Without them, I would not be Dank Puffs. That includes Looney, Smugless, Ron Henley, Abra, Apex, DJ Buddha. They are literally like the Jay-Z and Kanye West of the Philippines.
Yeah, shut up, annoying. Yeah.
I'm like the Lil Pump or something. And then, out here, you know what I mean? I got shout out to Vibe Tribe, Ed V. These are all the people that pull up to my show, regardless if you have to pay or not. She's at every one of my shows, even before she was the manager, you know what I mean? And all her friends too. Shout out to Lupe, Rockwood, shout out the whole Vibe Tribe, the whole gang, you know what I mean? They're there, you know what I mean? No matter what.
All for us.
As a matter of fact, tonight we have a show. I'm not performing, but I'm their hype man tonight.
Dope.
That's how we do it.
Where's the show at tonight?
Whew, that's the only question again.
No worries. We'll figure that out in a bit.
But I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
So I got, I guess, a random question because how do you juggle the relationship with your music career?
With her?
Yeah, your guys' relationship. How do you juggle between actually having the relationship and being in the music industry?
Well, I must say before I was taking like 3 shows a week. Like I was going berserk because I just turned 30 September 10. I was like, I need a deal before I turn 30. So I've been going berserk. She's been at all my shows. But, weekdays, we try not to focus on that. You know what I mean? We worry about each other. We go to the gym every day. Try to date as much as possible, but it's hard to eat healthy nowadays. I actually just lost 100 pounds and she lost 80. So we've been busting our asses off.
Health is wealth. Health is wealth.
Yeah. Exactly.
For sure.
For me, it was my pops passing because he died from COVID, and he don't.
No, you're good.
He don't eat rice. He went for walks every day, and COVID still got him.
Right.
So I'm like, oh hell no, I eat McDonald's every day. I better stop now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what changed my life.
That's what's up, man. So what are some of the current projects that you're working on? Okay,
so Palmdale just dropped, and a bunch of people are on my head because they're not on the album. so I was thinking about making like a Palmdale.
Shit, I'm mad I ain't on
it. So I've been thinking about making like a Palmdale 1.5, a little thing to throw on since I'm still here,
Yeah.
And also I got that new album that I mentioned earlier, Neon Vanilla, November 4. That comes out when I land out there. And then as of right now, I guess Little Things, songs like Supreme Patty, the Young Band's music video. This is supposed to be a top secret, but I might bless you guys with a little sneak peek today.
Hey.
I'm working on a song with E40 and Pilo. I don't know if you heard of them, but
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
yes, sir, yes, sir. It's a crazy story because Pilo's Filipino, blowing up in the Bay
Right.
Area.
Yeah,
And then E40 owns a lumpia restaurant in the Bay Area.
absolutely.
My mom cook lumpia every day. You feel me?
My stepmom's Filipino.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gang, gang. You
I
already
got a
know
Filipino
that.
little sister.
You already know.
with
Got
it.
a Filipino flag right here.
Absolutely.
brother. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. So you know what's up with the lumpia.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you about to love when I show you the sample later.
It's going down.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right.
We're talking food, just so you guys know.
Oh, yup.
We're talking food.
It's a Filipino egg roll. Healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy.
All right. So where can the people find you, man?
Music wise?
Music wise, Spotify's, Instagrams, Facebooks, YouTubes.
Okay. Pretty much everything is straight up Dank Pause. As I share my chain, boom, just like that. Where the camera at?
Oh, this one's on.
Oh, everywhere you got one right there on you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you got one back
We
here.
got-
You got one right
Right
here.
Don't be
here.
showing my double chin on that one. Oh, but yeah, Dank Puffs, bro. It's youtube.com/Dank Puffs, Instagram Dank Puffs, Facebook Dank Puffs. My mom calls me Dank Puffs. Social security card says Dank Puffs. It's everywhere.
done.
It's everywhere.
Hold
All you
up,
gotta
your
do is
mom
type
calls
in
you Dank Puffs?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damn, my mom, I can't get her to stop calling me from my childhood.
Your
name.
childhood name. We won't go
I
there.
ain't gonna say it on
I was gonna
camera.
government you right now.
Yeah,
Mio.
my mom don't call me Ghost whatsoever. That's dope though. All right, before we get into our freestyle performance, into hearing your bars,
You fix this? I don't know what happened.
I want to ask you a question. And the question, when I came up with this question, I just wanted to leave these interviews on a positive note and just kind of get, where the artist's head is at a little bit. So the question is, what is the message you want to spread or the impact that you want to leave behind?
I guess I'll get deep a little bit with this one. When I was in high school, I'll just say I was a mess up. I've taken 14 Xans at once, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was not on my best behavior, you feel me? So, like, right now, I just want to let people know, even though I was like that, I still went and got my bachelor's degrees in science and nursing. I still somehow came around with a real Gucci bag, you know what I mean? Anything is possible. And for a bum person like me, I swear to God, I feel like a bum. I can wear this shit. Do you see the holes in this? You know what I'm talking about?
That's what it is. That's 6'6" first life, bro. That's out the
but
dirt.
you know what I'm talking about.
We out the dirt, bro.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to say that no matter how down you go, like even in the Philippines, some of my people out there that don't even have clean water, they could still be the next Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Manny didn't expect that, but it happened. You know, I never expected to be here right now. You know what I mean?
I definitely agree. I feel like the main important thing is not giving up, persevering. Because, like, even, before all this, it's been cool being able to work with him and seeing the process and everything. But I used to just work the door for local shows. I would work with local promoters and just, for the love of music, just hang out.
Shout out to Sucker Punch.
Yes, Sucker Punch Productions, Jaime, that's where it all started. Just a local bar out in Lancaster, and, him as well. They've all shown us love, all the local places. It's been really amazing. And just, keeping the love going, that's what it's all about. If you love it, keep going.
Yeah. That's what I said earlier, like in the Palm Dog, when people are beefing, I'm like, come on, man. Don't come at me like that.
Yeah. No, that's good, man. I appreciate that message. That's a positive message, man. And something that people need to take heed to,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Like I'm saying, bro, I barely finished high school, and I got my bachelor's in science. Only Lord knows how I did that.
But you did it.
Exactly.
But you did it.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. Dank Puffs, Lindsay, I appreciate you guys for coming through today.
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here.
Before we let you get out of here, we got to hear you drop some bars.
Oh,
That's a fact.
We got to hear you drop some bars.
It's about that time.
It's about
all right. You know what?
Top
Hey,
tier Friday.
this one's gonna be for you.
It's
This
about
one's gonna be
that
for you.
time.
Yeah.
All right,
And
I'm
your
ready.
stepmom. And your stepmom.
And my stepmom. Let's get it.
All right, so here we go. Pulling up this beat. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Top tier Freestyle Fridays. Dank Puffs in the building today. Let's go.
Used to be over their house. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie.
Shout my boy E40. Shout my boy Tombo. Shout my boy Pilo. Let's go.
Mom's cooking movie.
Mom's cooking lumpia.
Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie.
Mom's cooking lumpia, I roll it like a blunt though. Kitchen finna pop like we bought the whole Costco. Recipes to Popsy in heaven in the condos. Shout out my vanilla killers and my Ilacanos. Catch me in the Philippines, the crowd be screaming I'm cold. Pilo ordered lumpia, but I'ma need the combo. I'ma need some vinegar and extra sauce though. The cabbage with the carrots and the celery potatoes. Fry that shit, frying this bitch. Dank puffs OG, got me high in this bitch. E40 on the track, that's some West Coast shit. Tone bone on the bass, nigga blast that shit. I'm so sick with the rap shit. I be chilling on top like I was a blanket. Got so much ice, nigga, Gucci the jacket. I be yelling Kobe when I'm shooting a basket. Kobe!
Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie. Mom's cooking movie.
Unreleased, baby.
Ooh. Dank Puffs.
Thank you for blessing me with that one.
Blessing top tier Freestyle Fridays. Another beautiful episode. Once again, I appreciate you, my brother, for coming through.
Thank you
I
for
appreciate
having me,
you,
man.
Derek, Lindsay, Dank Puffs. That's it. We out.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Hey, awesome episode.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. It was great.
That was awesome.
Sheesh.
That was a good episode.